So good to see everybody. Great to have you with us on the 2nd of January. We had a call just the other day with some of you, some of our dear, hardworking Canaway brand ambassadors, field leaders who join us to look at the year to come. And we agreed we wanted to start the year the way we intended to continue, and that is by action and to get started right away. So that's why we decided let's do a kickoff on the 2nd of January and off we go to have another great year. Last year was a great year for Canaway. We introduced some more amazing products. We had some great events and very successful promos. I especially enjoyed, and many of you, our hemp farm visit, and there's a really memorable experience. And our event in Malmö towards the end of the year, a lot of very successful promo. You guys took advantage of the great sales, had some ranks come through, a lot of qualifiers already for next year's hemp farm visit. So congratulations there. We're going to be listing all the early bird qualifiers by mid-January. You're gonna see who's already qualified to join this year in September to go to the hemp farm and have lots of fun together with us. We have a quick and but important call today to kick the year off with many speakers actually listed. So I'm not gonna say too much before I introduce some of our wonderful friends who are gonna share with you some of their outlooks for the year and some important points and topics to share with you. Very happy to have Dr. Stuart Titus with us here today, our co-founder, and we'll hear from him towards the end of the call, and until then, we'll hear from our European Distributor Advisory Council members, EDAC members. So there's a group of field leaders who work with us to kind of plan and think through various things to make sure that we can support you in the best way possible. So first of all, my goal for the year is very simple. It's to support you in achieving yours. Nothing could be more important. We have a very important task in putting hemp in every home. And you, as a brand ambassador, you are the people doing it. I'm so impressed, so proud of the work you're doing, getting people to try our products, to experience them, and to enjoy better health through feeding their endocannabinoid system and all of the great results that follow from that. So well done there, and thank you so much for everything you've done. Many of you have been with us many years. Some of you are maybe very new. So welcome to Canaway. If you just recently joined us in the last couple of months or so, you're going to have a wonderful time with us, I hope. And my job is to make sure you do. So that said, we are in 2026 and another year to put hemp in every home. Another goal I have, and this is simply because I think there is a very big opportunity for us. We are a direct selling company. So you as brand ambassadors, you are the sales force and you take our products to people around the world. And if you're not a brand ambassador, you're listening to this recording, or if you're here live and someone invited you, I hope you're going to take the time to learn more about that opportunity, because it's basically a way of earning by sharing, and it's a great way to make some extra money or even build a career by sharing the best products in the world with other people. So the direct selling industry is evolving and is changing and so forth. The biggest companies in the world, they do billions of dollars a year in business, and we should too, because hemp is such a powerful plant. We can do so much with it. If you're new to hemp, you're going to learn so much about what hemp can do, not only for our health, but in so many ways. For nature, for our we can build so many products from hemp, basically manufacture so many products, and there should be a direct selling company focused on hemp among the 10 biggest direct selling companies in the world. I think it just makes logical sense. and it needs to be us. It can't be anybody else. So, and that means at least $2 billion a year in turnover. So that gives us, by definition, one of those goals to try for, and it's to become at least a $2+ billion company. So that will be a fun journey. There are lots of bonuses to earn for those of you who join us, because close to half of that turnover goes straight back to the field. If you count the turnover in retail, it's more than 50% that goes back in bonuses in different ways. So you can join in on that. So we are entering the year of the horse as well, the Chinese New Year. And that's significant because we're leaving the year of the snake, where everything comes to the surface, everything gets revealed, and also we shed the old skin. We let go of old structures or old identities and move into the year of the horse, which is about the momentum and strength and forward movement and so forth. So that's very cool. And my dear colleague and friend Peter Dale, who is in Japan, he's in Tokyo. They have their New Year's celebrations going on there as well. He is also the chief sales officer for the company. He recorded a message for us because obviously they are in the future. It's the 3rd of January there, but very early, so he's not here live. He's not awake yet, I hope, so he gets some rest. But he sent us a message to share with you all, and I'd like to share it with you here. Um,
Hi everyone, Happy New Year. This is Peter Dale, sending you a message from Tokyo, Japan. Just want to thank you for everything that we did together last year, and I'm really looking forward to a great 2026. You know, it's the year of the horse, and we have a great horse to ride. Our horse's name is Kanna, and you can't push or pull a horse, but you can ride a horse. And I'm so thankful that we have great jockeys in our leaders in the field, leaders in the company, and we're going to ride this horse to win this year. Yanni's put together some great new value packs for all of you in Europe. We're a little bit jealous. We're going to be doing the same in February here. But you guys are poised to win the race this year. We all are. And so let's continue working hard together, being good partners, fast forward, keep galloping, and succeeding in ways that we haven't succeeded before. I can't thank you enough for walking with me and with Yanni on this journey. And let's have a great 2026. See you all at the hemp farm.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna stop screen sharing so I can see this mosaic of everybody on the call. So wonderful. If you can, if you have a camera on your laptop or phone and you don't mind showing your beautiful face, then please. That's so much nicer. Thanks, Dan and Elžbieta and so forth. So one of our speakers now. She's been there with us from the very beginning, and I'd like her to share what she has in mind. Basically, her business spans all of the markets where Kanna is doing business, and she's one of our biggest supporters and cheerleaders and leaders, and always there, always supportive of everything that's happening. Highest ranking brand ambassador, and couldn't be more grateful for everything you do for us, Valerie. So if you're muted, please unmute and
Hello, can you hear me?
yes.
Great. Well, first of all, Happy New Year, everyone. I'm so honored to be with you all. As Yanni mentioned, I am forever grateful that he said yes to, running Kanna all the way to, great heights in Europe. And thank you, Yanni. We've known each other a very long time, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. And then, of course, with all of you, my national colleagues. 25 years ago, March, I made a decision to get involved in the network marketing space. I wanted more work-life freedom. I wanted to be able to be there for my children. My why became being a great mom that was hands-on, but yet independent, and so that journey started 25 years ago. And at that time, I remember going to an international convention, and that convention was in Dusseldorf, Germany. My first ever time coming to Europe. That was in 2001. And I was around 40 years old at the time. So, what I want to share with you is I fell in love with Europe. I fell in love with the different countries, and I made a promise that I was going to visit every country. And at that time, being a new network marketing professional or just getting involved in the industry, I made a decision I was going to have one day a business that expands the globe. It just is, I get a chance to enjoy culture and people. And you know what? All these years later, Canaway gave me that opportunity. And I am super grateful to be able to have a business that allows me to experience different cultures. And I have friends all over the world. This business of direct sales, network marketing, retail sales, when you partner with a company such as ours, that not only has a mission and a vision, but is a pioneer in an industry that literally is changing the world, I don't think there's a better recipe for success to help other people, both physically, financially, emotionally, you name it. This business gives us that. And it's the camaraderie and the culture that is created within a company that makes it be one that everyone looks to say, wow, what are they doing? I want to be a part of it. Well, that is my intention for this year. So it's I get emotional thinking about how fast the time goes, but how much there is to do and how much joy there is when you work with other people that have a like mind. So, I'm going to be relentless. That's one of my big words for this year. Okay, guys, I want you all to have words. I'm going to be relentless, as Mr. Dale said, to ride this horse to the finish line, to be the number one. I mean, nothing will stop us. But in order to be relentless, you have to have what it is you're going to be relentless about. And that's a strong intention. And my intention is that our best days are in front of us and that we have much to do and together we can accomplish it. So there's that intention. Then there's that relentlessness to go after it. Courage goes along with it, yes. And faith, yes. Also a commitment and an attitude of gratitude. That's really, at the end of the day, what's going to propel us all going forward. We can have the best products in the world, the best comp plan in the world, but unless we have belief in ourselves, belief in us collectively, and belief in Canaway that will deliver what it is that we need so that we can have that peace of mind, that time freedom, the fun, whatever it is that got you into this industry and whatever will keep you here. Make a vow that I will do everything I can to make sure that we get that, okay, that for all of us, so that we can succeed in a huge, huge way and continue to bring hemp to every home. So thank you, Yanni, for allowing me to share a few words. I am so excited.
Wow, we can tell. I can feel it. Thank you, Valerie. And yes, you do love to travel, so that is great because that means we'll get to see you very soon. And there's a city in Europe that pretty much everybody falls in love with when they go there. It's difficult not to. Once you get down to the Danube and see both the Buddha side and the Pest side line up, in front of you, and it's just a marvelous place. There's something about the energy there, and I think just walking on the ground there, I think has to do with that. The minerals that give you all those spas or something. You can just feel it when you're in Budapest. That there's something special about that city. We have a great leader there who also recently become a father. So congratulations, Chaba, for the birth of little Vince.
Thank
Another
you.
Kanna baby to the family. And Chaba's been with us for a long time. One of the highest ranking brand ambassadors. Very international team, and it's always a joy to work with you, Chaba. And we are coming your way, right? We are heading towards Budapest. Can you share a little bit about that?
Hi everyone, Happy New Year first of all. I would like to invite you to our Budapest event on April 18th. It's going to be amazing day with Dr. Suhai Titus and several European leaders speaking at the event. Come and join us. Looking forward to seeing you soon. More details in the newsletter. Thank you, Janne.
Thank you. Köszönöm szépen, Csaba. Tickets are only 15 euros, including VAT. They are in back office, so very easy to order them. We'll have a fantastic time in a lovely city during spring. So there you go. And now, we talk about this direct selling industry a lot. I mean, it's just what we do. But one thing that you usually always heard when you talk about, people who have been here for a long time, you always hear about, they've been in the industry for so long, like, or in a company for X years, right? They have 20 years of experience, or 30 years of experience, and so forth. And we have a lot of experienced people. We have some leaders who really have spent decades in the industry, like Valerie and the next speaker, and Richard, who's speak later. But I must say, and this is, I feel really old saying this, but this is going to be my 32nd year in direct selling. But I think I've never met a more hardworking, dedicated leader who spans the whole spectrum of all the aspects of the business as the next speaker. Understanding the big picture and the detail, the products and the business, the compensation plan, you name it. So it's been a great pleasure to work with someone who's been with us for less than 2 years, but has done some remarkable things and supports everybody. So, and that's why also Finland went to the top in December again as the biggest European country. We had a little bit of a slower December. We had such great October and November. I think there was a lot of inventory build up. So I'm looking forward to the next couple of months to really grow and be great months for us. Plus, thanks, Valerie, by the way, for what you're doing in the US. We can see the revival happening. And I know the next speaker as well, I think, is possibly there at the moment and working that market. So sad to say, but glad to see at the same time that the US actually beat Europe in December. But I think we'll take that back in January, right? So, but that said, so Marielle Kokkonen from Finland, or maybe you right now in Florida, wherever you are. So over to you.
Thanks, Janne. That was so kind of you. Yes, hello from, like in Eurovision Song Contest, hello from Florida this time, although they never get to participate. I am so glad that you are here today. It is absolutely fantastic to see so many of you who made a conscious choice of showing up. That is such an important choice that you have made. It's not only because of just coming together to say Happy New Year. It's because I believe that we are at the pivotal moment of not only Kanna, but the entire hemp world around us. Legal framework is changing. There's a constant flow of new research emerging. It highlights the fantastic results that can be achieved by the use of hemp products. And then on top of that, we are in a place where we have all the tools that we need to take hemp everywhere in the world. I'm hooked up with important words. And very often I get told that I use too many of them. That's probably true quite often. But for this year again, I have my exactly three words. They are clarity, intention, and consistency. I was trying to find a C word to the middle as well. I couldn't. And then I was thinking of rearranging them and I couldn't do that either. So we go with clarity, we go with intention and consistency. Clarity is something that the whole world is screaming for today. It comes first in just about every conversation that we have. It comes first in everything we do and everything that we work with. If there is no clarity, effort turns into noise. We can be working so hard, and if we don't have clarity, we don't know what we are building towards. And that means that we are aiming to fail. We've heard from Janne, we've heard from Chapa, and we've heard from Valerie. None of us are aiming to fail. We are here to win. Failure comes from hesitation. We go quiet. We wait for the right moment. Again and again and again, we wait for the right moment. The right moment is exactly now. And all we need is clarity, pride in the offering that we have, in the products and in the compensation plan. We need clarity about our message. We need clarity about our direction. We got that just now. We are going to be one of the big ones in the world. And then we need to have clarity, you and I, inside ourselves, about our future, our direction. Clarity about the fact that circumstances do not define our results. Circumstances are there, they happen to all of us, but it is intention that will define our results. Intention is the decision behind our actions. Everything we do, there's an intention behind it. And I believe that the difference between reacting and moving with a mission, with intention, we change all of it. That allows us not to chase absolutely everything. We choose what aligns with ourselves. We say yes to what is aligned with our intention. And that means that there are no distractions that will steer us, of course. And that for you and me means that the circle of influence around us becomes calm instead of exhausting. And then finally, my third word, that's consistency. That's about showing up. This is where everything compounds. There's no intensity in it, and there's no need for hype. Consistency means that you show up even when things are quiet. Muhammad Ali used to say that integrity is what you do when the lights are off. Consistency is when you show up even when nobody's applauding, because you are absolutely clear on where you are going to. You are acting with intention to show up for your goals, your targets. And in this community, my friends, to our shared mission. Yes, I come with 20 years of experience, a little more than that. That makes me old, to be honest. But that 20 years has taught me just these three simple things. I need to be clear in where am I going to. I need to be absolutely intentional in every step I take. And then I need to consistently keep on taking those steps. Because people will never follow the loudest. They will follow the ones who keep on showing up. So I believe 2026 is going to be an absolutely fabulous year for all of us. We do not need to build our business on empty promises. We build it through repeated, consistent actions, through reliability, through doing what we will do. That's winning for all of us. And we do that over and over again. So I am going to promise to act with intention and consistency this year. If you will do that with me, there is no way we will not win, because winning becomes a consequence. Growth becomes natural. And that means that our community becomes everything that it can be. A place where all of us fit. We all have our place, and where we all can win exactly to the extent that we want to win with. That's all I wanted to share, to wish you all a successful and fantastic 2026. And I cannot wait to see you in Budapest.
Thank you, Mael. Wow, that's a black belt contribution. Masterful, yeah. Anna seems ready. I'm looking at Anna Medaigu here and her nodding her, and I think she's got some clarity and intention already, I think, for the year. So we are going to Budapest. I hope everybody will join us there for an incredible event, gold standard event. We also have plans to go to Poland again. We manufacture in Poland, we ship from Poland, and we have a great team there. And one of our leaders, again, many years doing direct selling, and has found a home here. We're very happy for that. And he's been with us since we got started in Europe and built a great team. You definitely take the Hemp in Every Home message through your team in Poland and elsewhere. We are going to the hemp farm again. So everybody who wants to go, part of the intention you can set and the clarity you can create is to decide to be there with us. Is to make that part of your plan, is to put that in your calendar, is to see yourself there so it becomes part of your reality, and then do the things that are needed for that to happen. So that's kind of how planning turns into action, turns into what makes that real for you. Qualification criteria has been shared. We have new ones for this year, valid from now until end of June. So go and look them up. Ask your upline if you don't know them. They are in the Telegram group. Next speaker I would like to invite to open up their microphone is Richard Piotrowski, who's based in the Krakow area. I will actually be meeting him next week as we're going to meet with a professor from a university to talk about some upcoming studies and cooperation. Hi, Richard, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year for you too. Thank you, Jani. Maybe I will speak a little bit in Polish because I know is many people from Poland and they don't understand English. I prepare in English and in Polish, but maybe I say a few words.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, is all right? Yeah, okay. Witam wszystkich. Ja jestem w tym biznesie właściwie od 2017 roku. Angażuję się w działalność Kanny, ponieważ wierzę w potencjał produktów opartych na konopiach i korzystny wpływ na codzienne życie. Wybrałem tą ścieżkę, aby promować zdrowy styl życia, rozwijać swoje umiejętności biznesowe i współpracować z ludźmi podzielającymi podobne wartości. Działając w tej branży obserwuję, jak Kanna daje osobom szansę na niezależność finansową oraz satysfakcję z pomagania innym w osiąganiu lepszego samopoczucia. Kanna zapewnia wszystko, co niezbędne do prowadzenia biznesu MLM. Od wysokiej jakości produktu przez sprawną logistykę, aż po przejrzysty i atrakcyjny plan wynagradzania, a premie wypłacane są regularnie. Naszym głównym zadaniem jest zorganizowanie rynku zbytu, ponieważ właśnie za skuteczne budowanie sieci sprzedaży otrzymujemy wynagrodzenie od firmy. Nasz system pracy jest niezwykle skuteczny i został opracowany tak, aby każdy mógł z łatwością go wdrożyć. Polega on na powtarzalnych działaniach, które przynoszą sprawdzone efekty. Wystarczy konsekwentnie realizować kolejne kroki i przekazywać tę wiedzę nowym partnerom. Dzięki przejrzystym instrukcjom oraz wsparciu zespołu, nawet osoby bez wcześniejszego doświadczenia w branży mogą szybko odnaleźć się w strukturze firmy i zacząć osiągać własne sukcesy. Kluczowe jest tutaj dzielenie się sprawdzonymi metodami oraz motywowaniem nowych członków zespołu do aktywnego działania, co pozwala budować silną i zgraną społeczność nastawioną na wspólny rozwój. Jak wiecie, w ubiegłym już roku byliśmy na farmie w Jarosławiu. Jest to niesamowite przeżycie. Wielu z Was było tam już nawet drugi raz i za każdym razem jedziemy tam i jesteśmy bardzo zadowoleni. Chciałbym, żeby już wielu osób z naszej grupy i z całej Europy się zakwalifikowało na ten wyjazd, ale chciałbym Was zachęcić, ci, którzy jeszcze nie są zakwalifikowani, żebyście tam pojechali, żebyście zrobili to, co trzeba. Jani zaraz ogłosi, jakie są warunki, kwalifikacje na przyszły rok. Jak powiedziałem, zobaczycie, jak wyglądają konopie, jaki jest proces produkcji, jaki jest proces dystrybucji. To wszystko jest do zobaczenia, a poza tym jest wspaniała zabawa, a więc zachęcam Was serdecznie żebyście się zmobilizowali i przy pomocy waszych sponsorów, waszych upline zdobyli tą nagrodę i będziemy się świetnie bawić w przyszłym roku. Dziękuję wszystkim serdecznie za dzisiejsze przybycie tutaj. Będziemy mieli jeszcze następnych mówców. No niestety nie ma tłumaczenia na angielski, dlatego ja postanowiłem powiedzieć parę słów dla was po polsku. Dziękuję bardzo i do zobaczenia następnym razem. Pamiętajcie, 18 kwietnia spotykamy się w Budapeszcie. Bilety już są na stronie internetowej, można je już kupić. Kosztują tylko 15 euro. A więc to będzie niesamowite przeżycie, bo to będzie spotkanie liderów właściwie i wszystkich partnerów z Europy. 18 kwiecień, zarezerwujcie sobie tą datę, jesteśmy w Budapeszcie. Dziękuję bardzo, życzę wszystkim szczęśliwego nowego roku i samych sukcesów w biznesie. Thank you very much. If you want, I can repeatedly be in English.
You get 2 sentences in English now. That was cool. Our Polish lesson. All right. So thanks, Richard. Yeah, you can share a little bit in English, but keep it.
Yeah. Okay. That will be short, very short. I have been involved with Kanna since 2017 because I believe in the potential of hemp-based products and their benefit effects on everyday life. I chose this path to promote a healthy lifestyle, develop my business skill, and work with the people who share similar value. Working in this industry, I see how Kanna gives people the opportunity to achieve financial independence and the satisfaction of helping others feel better. Kanna provides everything you need to run the MLM business, from high-quality products and efficient logistics to a transparent and attractive compensation plan with bonuses paid regularly. Our main task is to organize the market because we are compensated by company for effectively building the sales network. Our work system is extremely effective and has been designed so anyone can easily implement it. All you need to do is constantly follow the steps and pass on the knowledge to the new partners. Thanks to clear instruction and team support, even people with no previous experience in the industry can quickly find their place in the company structure and start achieving their own successes. The key here is the shared proven method and motivate new team members to take action, which allow us to build a strong and harmonious community focused on mutual development. Thank you very much, and I would like to wish everyone Happy New Year and a lot of successes in our business.
Thank you, Richard. That's a great summary. Dziękuję bardzo. Now, we've come to a co-founder, dear friend, Dr. Stuart Titus, who many of you have met. If you haven't, then you need to. It's a unique experience. He's not only the most knowledgeable person you will find about this topic and hemp and cannabinoids, but also the nicest man you could meet. And he has the patience to answer everyone's questions everywhere and all the time. And it's been a true pleasure to be able to share this vision with you and work with you and keep this going and be here to now focus on taking this to the next level. So, Dr. Titus, what do you see in terms of the hemp industry and what's happening with developments? Because last year we had some remarkable announcements in the US and there's lots of changes happening. So, what's your current kind of take on things?
Well, Yanni, thank you so much. It's fantastic to be with everybody. Certainly, there are some huge changes going on here in the United States. So we've had cannabis becoming now a Schedule 3 compound, which takes it away from its very high Schedule 1, which meant there was no medicinal use, etc. Certainly, this will open up great doors and pathways for an expanding cannabis market, and a rising tide takes all ships. Certainly the CBD industry will not be left behind. And it was even more encouraging to see that our US President and our HHS Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., had decided that CBD will be actually covered by our national health care insurance. So for us seniors, CBD will be covered by the Medicare Advantage plan. And certainly for those individuals of my age set, certainly to be able to get CBD available by doctor recommendation and it paid for by the US government in an effort to make us more healthy, I think speaks volumes to the tremendous benefits of CBD for the endocannabinoid system. So I look very much forward to the upcoming rollout. I believe this is expected to take place about April of this year. Already, there's one supplier who has qualified to send products into this US government program, and I'm hoping to work with Kannaway to be able to get our Kannaway products similarly covered by the US Health Agency Medicare. It would be a fantastic event. In the US, certainly there are great things going on. I'm very much excited about an upcoming event in March hosted by Valerie. I'll be out in Scottsdale, Arizona. Looking forward to that incredibly much. But certainly the wonderful invitation from Kasaba and you, Yanni, to come to Budapest in April. Oh my gosh, that's a stay that's definitely been on my bucket list for years. Certainly, we'll look forward to having a nice presentation put together. And certainly, we believe that the European products are just fantastic. We're so excited about our trip last year back in October, where we went to the hemp farm, had a wonderful time there with our people who do our production, our harvest, our extraction, formulations, etc. Really good meeting. I know they're very excited about this year's coming harvest because they're hopefully going to have even a more robust terpene profile. And certainly that's going to be one of my highlights to see the harvest and the extraction process that will take place coming up in the fall of 2026. Don't want to leave Japan out because I have a wonderful trip scheduled with Peter Dale. I'll be going to Taiwan the end of January. I'll be making a presentation before a group of medical doctors who are looking to bring CBD into the country of Taiwan. And certainly this would be another country to check off. Plenty of countries to go, but with recent events in the US, I think the pathway looks very good for the international expansion. I've been working with another group to try to bring CBD into the Philippines. There are many other initiatives. I believe the United Arab Emirates, UAE, has now accepted hemp as an agricultural crop and will allow CBD to be available by doctor prescription. So great things already going on just since our recent US announcement a few weeks ago. But after my trip to Taiwan, I'm going to Japan. I'll be there February 1st through February 17th for a multi-city tour along with Peter Dale. And we'll be spreading the good word of hemp, cannabis, CBD certainly, and Kannaway. So a lot of great things already lined up for a stellar year in 2026. And certainly it's been wonderful to be with this company. Our public company this year will celebrate its 17th anniversary coming up the middle of March. So that's another great milestone for us and great to continue to spread the word of CBD and the amazing health and wellness benefits it can provide for people. Thanks so much, Yanni.
Thank you so much, Dr. Titus. And talking about birthdays, we'll have the Kannaway birthday on the 20th of April, 420 Cannabis Day, right after, following the Budapest event. So that's going to be a big weekend, and April is going to be a big month for us. But the best way to make sure it's a big month for you is to begin now. So that preparation always pays off later. And everything that's been put into the January activities is going to also benefit you in the months to come. So thanks you, Dr. Titus. We have another leader who recently joined the European Distributor Advisory Council. He went area director end of last year. He's been contributing so much to product knowledge, to content. You've seen his videos on social media. And this is someone who also has a very broad knowledge, not only of products, but also of the direct selling industry. He writes articles for the big German magazine about direct selling, contributes there as a regularly with articles about the direct selling industry. And he's literally had my job. So he's been on both sides of the corporate and the field side, and so proud of what you're doing, Peter Vergem, Dr. Peter Vergem, and share with you, what do you think should happen now? Like, can I ask you, like, what does it take to go area director, and what should people be doing now next year?
Okay, hi. It's a good, yeah, hi. Thank you, Anna, for inviting me on this call. It is indeed a pleasure. I mean, I've joined the company fairly recently as a distributor, and that's been a very major decision for me because, as you just said, I worked for many different years in direct selling, but only very recently as a distributor. And that was a very concise decision, and it's been the best decision of my life. I tell you that. You know, because we got you guys like you to take care of the worries every day, you know, how to get the product there, how to make sure everybody gets their commissions ordered, how to make sure that the products are delivered in time. That's your kind of job now. I had that before. Now I'm in the field. I'm in the field. And, you know, I worked for many different companies. And with Kannaway, I found something very important. And that is because originally I'm a scientist, I have that angle. You know, you always have people coming in from the business side, people coming in from the product side. Well, I'm a product guy originally, right? And I found in CBD and cannabinoids and all the components in the hemp that they are a absolute no-brainer. Yeah, we all heard about companies that sell vitamins or omega-3 fatty acids and everything else. Great, fantastic stuff out there. But cannabinoids are a part of us. Our body has that in us, and it cannot work without those being delivered to our body. We forgot about them for many years because of our own legal issues that we put on ourselves and our own biochemistry ourselves. And fortunately, that's been lifted. It's still some countries where we have ways to go, as Dr. Stuart Titus said, but we're on the way to really realizing that we need this. And that's why the foundation of this great direct selling company, Kannaway, is such a strong one because everybody has to have them. We make only a few ourselves, cannabinoids, but the majority has to come from the outside. And I believe that the healthcare issues that we're facing today in our communities everywhere around the world are partly due to the lack of cannabinoids that we've been taking. And behind you, Janne, are three important words. Behind you, everybody can see it. Community, interaction, and emotion. And those things are very important. As Janne said, I just recently became area director, and that is because of these three words. I believe my statement, my motto is, people follow people. And that means, they want to be part of, yes, they want to have a great product. They want to have a great science. They want to have a Dr. Titus developing the company, developing the products. They want to have a great compensation plan. But it comes down to being part of a community, to have a meaningful interaction with people in the same company, and to share emotions that they have developed with the products and with the compensation and building their business. And that's why these three words have guided me to become area director. I believe in being there for people, meaning that, if they have just a very little question, and sometimes they can be annoying, we all know that. Everybody asks the same question every 5 minutes. Sometimes people think, but you got to be there as an upline and there as a person who can help them and who would satisfy them and feel them rewarded for their presence in the Kannaway community. And if you stick to that guidance, to that community interaction and emotion, you're going to be building a strong following. And that's what it takes to to really build your business. And I've done that in the last year, and that has resulted. Now I'm still, young kid on the block. I still need to do a lot more. Everybody else who spoke before me has a much higher rank in Canaway, but I'm on the way, and I'm going to beat them. I can promise you that, because I'm going to be offering them this community feeling, this interaction with the people, not just in my team, but also, sidelines. We are all in the same mission to bring hemp in every home, and that's what people feel. That's what people realize. And if you bring also emotion on it, recognize their achievements, recognize their health benefits, share with everyone what you have been able to achieve, you're going to create that place where people want to be part of. And that's why I find it very important that, in the next months to come, we're going to be doing this Kanna Live very frequently. And that is, I believe on the 15th, we have the next one. That's correct, Janne. That is going to be, one of the examples of where we bring everybody together. Yes, we're going to hear of high-ranking distributors who have great experience in this, but also for people who just reached the senior director level, for example, right? I mean, people we want to bring into this community, we want to reward them, recognize them for their achievement. And you see, if people get that podium and get that confidence to, yes, I've done this. I've achieved 1,000 points. I've achieved 3,000 points. That is a job to do for beginners, and it's a job to do for long-term seasoned leaders. And that's why I believe so much in this community, this interaction, this emotion. And this company is going to deliver that more, as they have already done, by these calls, by these events, by other great initiatives, by trips that we're going to do to the hemp farm. I qualified for the hemp farm because I want to be part of that community. I qualified last month to be in Poland, and I'm looking very much forward to see everyone who wants to see that with their own eyes again. That's emotion as you walk through the field. That's interaction, talking to the other leaders that have done the same thing. That is creating a community. You can do that every day, a small step, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until you're crown ambassador, just like Valerie. I'm looking forward to 2026. Janne, you're the leader in Europe from a corporate side. You make it happen for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. And thank you, everybody. This has been a great first Kanna Live. There'll be many more. As Peter said, the next one is on the 15th of January. Gonna have a specific topic that we're gonna dive into a little bit deeper, but you're gonna hear from the latest achievers of new ranks or PV promos, that type of thing. Hemp farm qualifiers. We have more qualifiers for the next hemp farm visit already than we had last year. That's pretty cool. And we have 6 more months at least to qualify. So I would love to see you there. And getting there is fairly simple. There is clarity in terms of the rules to get there. For most of you, it's a very specific number that you need to hit. So actually, all of you. There's a couple of ways to qualify: personal volume or rank, or you can help others qualify, and that's how you do it as well. That said, thank you so much for tonight. We are also looking to, so we had a cool little Polish interaction here. We are working on getting a platform where AI translation happens, so we can do this across languages. We're very close to it. There's a specific, very high quality kind of a tool that we're looking to use. It wasn't available for Zoom yet, but it should be available for a different platform already, maybe by the next call we do. So we'll keep you informed about that, and then it gets easier.
Yanni, can I translate it to the people that?
Yeah, the video will have subtitles, so that's another great thing. So thank you to our leaders who make that happen with your skills and tools. So.
Ja nie pracuję nad materiałem takim, żeby było już od przyszłego spotkania, żeby było tłumaczenie na różne języki. Będzie również na polski, a więc zapraszajcie wszystkich, którzy nie przychodzą z tego, że nie znają języka. Będzie tłumaczenie już wkrótce.
Thank you also back up to the top of the world, Tromsø, Andrei. I didn't know you lived up there. That's pretty cool. All right, it's actually snowing here, so I bet it's a lot colder there. So we've had a bit of snow come today. So Florida, probably different. Are you having
No snow?
No snow.
No
Okay,
snow. Yes.
Stu was actually quite happy there was some rain in California because he doesn't see a lot of rain. So that was a welcome addition to them. Well, any last words or?
I look forward to seeing everyone in Budapest. I have my tickets.
Yeah, go get some tickets.
Everyone come join us. It's going to be fun.
Kupujcie bilety już na Budapeszt, na 18 kwietnia. I $15, 15 euro tylko można kupić 1, czy 2, czy 3 i sprzedać swoim partnerom.
All right. Good night, everybody. And thank you, Stu, for joining us. And thank you for.
Thank you, Stu. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, bye, everyone. Bye. Do widzenia, dobranoc.